Guys, there you are. I've been looking for you everywhere. But here we are, so it's time to learn. Excuse me, miss. I should have thought of a song beforehand. Last couple had songs. This one didn't. Sorry, Mom. Okay, so my back to school advice for you is on your first week of school, and really for your first chapter or first unit, make the best grades you can on every assignment. Okay, and you're like, oh, yeah, I'll try to make the best grades I can on everything. No, you don't. You wait till the last minute and you try to cram it all in. You call your buddy like, hey, what'd you put on that? Okay, we put the exact same thing. Don't cheat. But you don't really try your best the rest of the time. If you're going to try your best on anything, don't make it the last 2 weeks of school when you realize your grade's lower than your mom wants it to be. You want to make the best grades you can on the first unit, okay? Here's why. A lot of teachers, they get the vibe for students early on. It is very easy to set a mindset about how a kid is. It's hard to change it once you believe. If I think a student is really smart or tries really hard or pays really good attention, if I think that off the bat, they're gonna have to do a lot to kind of get away from that, okay? If this is your standard right here, this is your line of where I put you as a student, okay? Whether it's good, bad, etc. I put you right here, okay? You're gonna fluctuate sometimes like this. Very seldom do they go really far and then stay on a new line at a new level. Usually you kind of keep pretty close to there. So whatever your teacher, instructor, whatever they think you are early, they're going to always think you're pretty close to that the rest of your time there. Example, I had a professor in college named Dr. Dykema. Awesome teacher. Really cool guy. Now, here's this. I took him for 5 or 6 history classes. He had a lot of essays. You had to write a bunch of essays, compare and contrast. It was big. You wrote a lot for him. Almost every person that took the class, including myself, whatever grade you made on the first test, as long as he had you as a student in any class, you almost always made that exact same grade within about 3 points. Okay, so if you were made an 88 on the first test for him, almost always would you never make anything lower than 85 or higher than a 91, okay? Granted, you don't come in and just write poo-poo 40 times on a piece of paper as your answer for influence of the Norman invasion on the English language. But you're always going to stay within that if you just do consistent work, okay? Now, if you started off better, it didn't matter how good you wrote. You're always going to kind of stay in that chunk. You're kind of limited, so it can be good or bad depending on where your first test is. Always do good on the first test because then it'll be expected. Okay? So therefore, if you don't do terrible on 5 tests and you do great on another one, teacher's not going to assume you cheated on a test because you were the kind of student they expected to make those kinds of grades. Okay? Make good grades early, and then you can start relaxing a little bit. Still try your best, but if you need to, you can rush things a little bit. Okay? Because, you need time to go to the movies and say, hey, that girl's pretty. I wonder if I can not talk to her. Because that's what you do if you're me. From high school. College. But I'm married now, so what up? What up? Alright, so do the best you can. First unit. That's all I got to say. I just repeated it 40 times. Please subscribe. Check in next time for Back to School. Advice. Back to School. Advice. I don't know. I'm sorry. Peace.
Hello. Thank you for coming to Tarver Academy. Please subscribe, maybe